And triage. We're going to 7-Eleven.
All right.
And then how do we turn it back around? This girl is insatiable. She's like, yeah, I'm going to take a nap. You need to go get Gatorade. I'm like, yeah, you fucking Red Bull. I was like, yeah, too bad. Back in the day, like, okay, let's breathe. Let's go to a fucking bar that stays open till 4 in the morning, and let's go back and do this again. So now we gotta go to 7-Eleven.
So you're staying at the hotel here?
Yeah, yeah. What do you want from 7-Eleven, sir?
Nothing. I'm good.
May I tell you an old Arab adage?
Okay.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth. So, sir, I ask you again, what would you like from 7-Eleven?
I can't think of anything that I want.
I'm pretty sure you will, or something. I could put an idea in your head. Either that or I could guess. Well, my guess is always wrong, though.
Turn right on Forest Avenue.
I can't.
Thank you for having me. Oh, thank you for getting me to my destination and back to my hotel.
It's a pleasure to have met you.
I'm fucking with this Tesla. I like it. I have no idea how it works. This is my first time in one. How do you roll the window down? I don't know about that Elon Musk.
In 1,000 feet,
think about who
use
has
the right
done
lane to turn
more
right. Then turn
for
right.
innovation than him.
He's provided hype.
Well,
He's also
he's done
taken his overinflation of his business and dumped massive amounts of money into technology that nobody wanted to develop, and he has developed it. So we have a self-landing rocket. We have a
right.
But really, we have a Hyper 2, which will never
turn right on
be
Forest
more.
Well, wait a minute. He
Then turn
started
right
off
on
with
Press
PayPal,
Avenue.
made money in PayPal. That was a great,
Oh, it was brilliant. Yeah.
a great invention. Tesla's turned out to be a huge success. The SpaceX turned out to be a huge success. And he's one guy doing all these things. Imagine putting that on your resume.
Fuck that. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm a murderer and a lifesaver. Fuck that.
Shit.
No, I'm legit. I'm a veteran. War in Afghanistan, October 7th, 2001.
Turn
Was
right
there for
on
18
Press
months.
Avenue.
Wow.
So with the CIA.
Wow.
And then it turned into the 10th Mountain Division met us up. And that was called the Operation Anaconda, and that's when we were officially at war, when Congress actually gave
You've
us.
arrived at your destination.
So you were in with the CIA before the war.
October 7th, 2001. Quote unquote, it's only called the War in Afghanistan because it's a police action.
Yeah.
We were never supposed to be there. So, are you a water or Gatorade person?
Water, I guess, is good.
Are you a coffee or a water person?
I'm not a coffee person.
Are you a tea or a soda?
Water's better.
So I got you gifts.
Oh, thank you.
Number one, before you pull out, secure these. Number one, number two,
Oh my goodness.
and number three.
What the heck?
I don't know if you're a diabetic or not, but I took the chance that you weren't. But the best gummies on the planet.
You're the man.
Doesn't know it.
So talk to me about
What do you mean?
the CIA.
No, Operation Anaconda, October
Okay.
7th, 2001. Flew over with CIA 10th Mountain Division directly into Kabul, Afghanistan, Kabul International Airport. Met with light to heavy resistance. We took the airport instantly. Started flying in instantly. Started flying in CIA contractors and United States Air Force and
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right.
under the radar, under the quote-unquote war in Afghanistan, which was the precursor to Operation Anaconda.
Okay.
Operation Anaconda came over with the 10th Mountain Division. Then the United States Air Force, 10th Mountain Division, the United States Army, plus all of the grunts, got into Kabul, moved to Bagram. We fought to Bagram, which was light arms fire. Once we got Bagram, we established Bagram Air Force Base, which is the hub in Afghanistan. Then we pushed everybody into the mountains. And that's where our heavy fire, that's where our fights took place, outside of the city.
Uh-huh. And you were part of what?
War in Afghanistan, October 7th,
No,
2001.
you can't tell me what part. Okay, understood.
Flight 3, yeah, well no, it's Flight 317. There's no names to anything
W-
because
were
we
you-
weren't supposed to be
w-
there.
In 1,000
So were
feet,
you CIA?
turn right.
Is that
No,
what
I
you-
was United States Air Force.
Okay, Air Force. That's
Oh,
what
that's what you were getting
Okay,
at. What
okay.
branch of the service
Yes,
I was in.
yes,
Ah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
just,
yes.
yeah, just say what branch were you in? Yeah.
I didn't know how
No,
that-
United States Air Force.
Okay.
Security Forces, Special Forces, OSOC. I was supposed to go into EOD. I was supposed to go into disposal. But they dropped the towers on us.
Turn right.
So you were a medic in the part of the Air Force? Is that what?
No, I was a grunt. I was a run, jump, and shoot, but I was a specialist. I have
In
an
700
education,
feet,
or
you'll
let's just say
arrive.
I absorb knowledge like a sponge. I'm one of those rare birds that I read everything I get my hands on.
Yeah.
Like
You're
I'm
super
very
high
much a
IQ.
centrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am 100% down the middle. You can't have one without the other type of smart person. Like
You've
I
arrived at your
haven't. The only person
destination.
who's ever kicked my ass in Jeopardy was my grandmother. Like I'm one of those, but I'm not arrogant or anything about it. But no, that happens. That's who I am.
I think you're fascinating.
Yeah. So killed a lot of people in Afghanistan. Came home, took the cop test. Realized that if I became a cop, I'd kill a fucking black kid in Brownsville.
You
Didn't
probably
wanna do
would.
that.
You probably would.
Became a bartender. Did that for 15 years. Went into medical school. 12 years later. Yeah.
You're a
Take care.
fascinating man, Eddie.
Sir, you know the half of it.
I probably will never know.